Okay, on the... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. On the right-hand side, as the Crimson Epsilon headquarters... Hang on. I'll restart. Okay, we're restarting this game. It's so laggy I can't even quit the game properly. Bloody hell. Where is Cocaster End of Time? TY is working, Jacko is probably asleep or out on a walk or not here. I imagine Stolen is busy, so... and Alstar's at work. So again, the original reason why I didn't have a co-caster is because everyone's either working, busy, or just not here. So, you're stuck with me for now. Alright, has everyone returned from the game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, starting again in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I need to lock the game. There we go. Again with Epsilon music. Go to Leo. Okay, on the right hand side, playing as the blue Epsilon headquarters, we have Fuluren. His teammate playing as the Cyan Latin Confederation, we have Pushme. Forming together Team SREF. Their opponents on the left hand side as the red United States of America, we have Manticore and his teammate playing as the magenta Last Bastion. We have MagicCat together forming Team Sakura, who are currently 1-0 ahead in the best of 5 series for the semi-finals. Epsilon are trying to get scouting away against foam, but they're already night frames in strategic positions in order to deny the spooks any vision with a night frame in the pyramid that opens up. Fuluren's going to have to do a very large spook breakthrough if he wants to get any vision off on MagicCat, but it does not look like he is going to do so. Again, Manticore also fortifying his position with a spot of GIs around. However, pushme also getting his own scouting denial in place. It looks like Fuluren is about to conduct his spook breakthrough. No, he's going to go through Manticore's base. With his spook breakthrough, Manticore's cottoned onto it. He moves GIs to intercept, however I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, no, the GIs will withstand that spook breakthrough. So it looks like neither teams particularly have vision on the other. Both teams will be in the dark. As we see a Soul half-track come out here from pushme. As we also have a Stinger come out to the War Factory from Fuluren. Initiates force firing the ground, looking like they're grouping up to make an attack. As the half-track attempts to force its way through into MagicCat's base. MagicCat also going triple refinery. No tank in the production, no lancers, but the night frames are intercept. Doing respectable damage to the half-track, but not enough to tell it to fuck off, as the half-track gets its scout completely away. If that half-track can return, that would be a bloody good investment. Stinger cancels its own scouting mission. As it looks like indeed that the half-track is going to return to pushme's base. Fairly standard and conventional Walk with Egypt start. Both players having gone double refinery here. No double refinery out from Manticore though, Manticore being the exception. MagicCat haven't gone triple, as we stated earlier. Although Manticore is now working on their second refinery, but after the AFHQ, which is a bit late, but it's not like their economy's tanking, they are mining the gems. with another chrono mine that emerges from the factory, going into striker production. Have more half-tracks leaving Pushme's base, as they're loaded what I believe to be Ivans. At least two of them loaded with Ivans, so it's a lose-lose situation here for Manticore, unless he can kill them when they emerge. But it looks like indeed one of them breaks through. There's the Ivan. Oh, gets back in the half-track. Plants a bomb on the engineer, gets killed, takes the engineer with him. That AFHQ is still oh! Ho, ho, ho. Pushme getting very much. Let me English properly. Pushme getting shitloads of value, and he looks like he's going to get even more value as a bomb buggy comes in out of nowhere. Another bomb buggy appearing in Magic. Oh wow! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit A in how to use bomb buggies and Ivan half-tracks. Pushme getting mad value out of his forces. He's claimed 2 war factories and an AFHQ. MagicCat's responding, rebuilding the war factory, but is also on quadruple barracks. Manticore on no such build order, instead looking like he wanted to go for a straight tech rush, but now has to rebuild his factory, whilst his opponents are not bothered by any such inconvenience, who's gone double barracks over here, and going into Gene Plug. It looks like we may see a turret war up at the top. However, MagicCat's not going to be taking any shit from anyone. They're moving out, and it looks like their main target of opportunity is going to be Pushme, who is already on tier 3, and working on Morales. Morales, like the only thing that can bail Pushme out now in an effort to try and snipe away all the night frames. And it looks like MagicCat aborts their attack, as there is a Soul Bison depiloted. Indeed, it doesn't look like that MagicCat will not be pushing into Latin today, as the sole presence of Morales puts a lot of pressure on that foam blob, as Morales can just kite them away. Storm Children moving in, they snipe the Catastrophe and go down for all of the Storm Children there. That's an interesting call from Manticore here. If MagicCat had simply retained their presence on the hilltop and they'd sniped Morales instead, I reckon MagicCat could continue her attack and actually try and knock out Pushme. She's invested most of her money into this Night Frame Lancer Task Force, as Epsilon starts getting in on the act as well. Takes down 2 Sonic turrets and now swiftly retreats. The Chimera Corps, we the spectators know that Ran is now on the field as well, going to make life even harder for the last Bastion player, who's still working on an economy. No cyber kernel yet, no nano loop extension. USA here working on tier 3 as most of their infantry get picked up by a Soul Flame Tower, is destroyed by the GGI IFEs. As Pushme starts walling off his technique reactor, not technique reactor, it's simply a regular nuke reactor. Industrial plant down. As Urkala emerges from the war factory for Fuluren. Of all things you'd expect to see, Genomines are not one of them, but I suppose it makes a modicum of sense, but the foam blob has no intention of pushing through the top, as they instead look like they want to pile on down in the bottom. However, Fuluren takes full advantage of the fact that the foam infantry blob is away and starts picking away at infrastructure. Pushme yet again going to be bearing the brunt of this attack, as we see GGI IPs coming in to support MagicCat's attack. There's no Morales having just emerged from the barracks again, but these are all King's frames now. They're a lot tougher, 100 more hit points, they're all Lancers, as it looks like it could go very south for Pushme very quickly. Fuluren desperately trying to double back on himself and respond. Iron Guard down here in an effort to try and get Desatastrophe's max value. 10 seconds to Iron Curtain. Come on, is that Curtain? No! Curtain does not get used as it just comes off cooldown and is destroyed. Pushme now finding himself between a rock and a hard place, decides to unpack his MCV, but his MCV is destroyed. He has no war factory, no power. Very soon, no production, assuming they get their target selection right. There we go. That is it. Pushme's out of this game. The tech rush from Latin countered by the nanosync push and the support of USA Force here simply leaves only Fuluren left in the game as buzzards start coming in around on the top here to do infrastructure damage, targeting the power grid out of Fuluren. Scanning tanks try to respond but are themselves going to be fought away by the buzzards. Archers coming in, more buzzards joining the fray however. The archers might win out as they've got native production there and cloning bats, and indeed it certainly looks like to be the case as Sakura moves menacingly towards them. Again, Fuluren going in for a last ditch attack with pushme with Desicata support, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Pushme desperately trying to micro the remaining Desicatus he has, but the Abrams simply clean up the foam resisting force, and if they're not careful they'll clean up the catastrophes as well. That's it, all but one cat. No, there are no catastrophes left on the field as pushme presses the observe button and capitulates. Not a good day for SREF as Sakura win this game and take it to 2-0.